Consistent with the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, Guruji B.K.S. Iyengar developed his prominent style of practicing and teaching yoga. Asanas are held with attention to correct alignment, using props to make it safely accessible to millions that practice it. He founded the Ramamani Iyengar Memorial Yoga Institute in Pune, which continues to promote yoga and support certified teachers worldwide. On International Day of Yoga in 2017, the Institute became the first ever recipient of the Indian Prime Minister's Award for outstanding contribution for promotion and development of yoga. We'll now consider challenges normal folk face and how we accommodate. Iyengar Yoga is for anyone, regardless of strength, flexibility, and so on. With practice over time, we can take on new and different challenges. We'll end off looking at how B.K.S. Iyengar personally did things. In time, it's possible to jump energetically between poses. Instead, poses are precisely held for a while. Any can do it and benefit. Using simple props like blocks helps too. Stretching while holding the big toe, maybe not easy for all. Else using a belt, so any can do it. This pose builds stamina, stretching, bending and turning, or it can be done using a block to get the effect. Sitting stretching forward requires flexibility, which comes with time. A belt helps. Inverting takes time under guidance of a certified teacher. With a platform, legs can be right above the trunk to hold longer, benefit more. Passive quietening poses can still be challenging. A simple support helps. Every session ends in quiet relaxation. Though all participate, each enjoys and in time takes on new challenges. The rest of our video is a snippet of a renowned demonstration that B.K.S. Iyengar delivered at the Barbican Centre in London some 40 years ago. Please come to our stall later to see more.
Each asana has to be done on both these sides, keeping as far as you can at your own time. Parshva Konasana, the lateral movement. Each muscle has to be measured. If you do like this, say this is shorter, this is long, the back muscle, front muscle, how one has to balance each and every part of our body, that is known as self-study. The physical body has to be balanced to the inner intellectual body while performing. So you have to be when we do it, we have to observe all these things. If you see how the square forms, if you do, it is a wrong pose. Can you see now? Here when we stay, there's a normal breathing. Virabhadrasana. See how I am adjusting myself. So mobility and rigidity should be going together. Variation. Parivarta Trikonasana. You can see the lateral movement of the spine. How it revolves and moves laterally. I'm showing one side to save time. Parivrtta Parshva Konasana. If you observe, you can say how the muscles are massaged, abdominal organs. So it gives you an idea how these physical postures have a physiological bearing. Organically, how these muscles react on the physiological aspect of the body. Parshvottanasana. Just as we fold our hands on the front, similarly, stiff shoulders, stiff elbows, stiff wrists is a very good pose. These are the standing poses. Why we give standing poses in the beginning is, the brain fluid. If we stand wrongly, even the fluid on the head of the spine oscillates. So when we stand firmly, so the brain also exactly balances on the center of the fluid without extra disturbance in the fluid. That's why how to stand, how to make legs stable so that the brain inside also may remain stable. All these asanas were introduced. So body weight has to be measured in each and every part of our body. While doing the asanas, you have to see that they are properly adjusted. So you have to go on stretching, opening, and further and further. So that each part of the spinal muscles, 33 muscles, are evenly stretched on either side without any variation on the right or the left. Then it is called Paschimottanasana, or the sympathetic nervous system, which gets tremendous supply to supply energy to the entire system. Janu Shirishasana. Janu means the knee. Shirsha means the top. And when we have to do, the top should be exercising when we are going forward. So as I'm moving forward, you can see that leg is moving backward. Parivrtta Janu Shirishasana. This is also Yoga Academy, so naturally yoga is a big institute of the human system, where body, mind and soul are all involved. Parivrtta means rotation, Janu means the same knee, Shirsha means the head. In this one, the spine is extended, the abdominal muscles are contracted. Here, the spinal muscles are contracted, the abdominal muscles are extended. That is known as supplying the energy.